Hey, let's get into this amazing reading for Johnell Young. Y'all been asking for an update on Johnell and Brianna and Robert. I feel like somebody even was like, and don't take this the wrong way. Oh my gosh. I just don't know her name. But y'all be calling her Nasty Nate. And I feel like y'all want to know all these things going on. So let's just get into it. Let's see what Spirit wants me to share, moving in love and light. This reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Sometimes the tea is hot, sometimes it's not. You got to watch the video to the end to determine for yourself. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're always here, welcome back, friend. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. All right, so when it comes to Johnell, Spirit is acknowledging it's time to have a come to Jesus moment. Truthful communication. And listen, Spirit is acknowledging you can lie to the people, but you can't lie to yourself. And when you're truthful with self, the truth doesn't have to argue with a lie. The truth will just, you will ooze the truth. People won't question it. And if they do, that's not your business, right? Because it's your truth. You're walking in your truth. Spirit is acknowledging it's time for integrity, divine intervention, surrender, and reconciliation, because he's running around here like a chicken with his head cut off, filled with overwhelm, frenzy, busy, chaos, stressed, dealing with people-pleasing energy, pride and ego, not rooted, not grounded, not maintaining authenticity, not being genuine. The flower is wilted here. Love is lost. Move on. What's that song? Hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no. Hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back no more. That's the Spirit be cracking me up. Anyway, listen. Spirit is acknowledging he's coming up short in the area of communication in regards to his heart chakra. Completely imbalanced. Spirit is acknowledging that he's gotten comfortable in chaos. So balance feels weird. That's his business. Spirit says he's filled with arrogance, vanity, self-importance, being high and mighty, modesty is needed, in denial, lipstick on a pig. You don't want to call a spade, not listening to his higher intuitive self, not rooted, not grounded, not maintaining authenticity, not being genuine. This impedes upon his energy of success, his finances. He doesn't have up healthy boundaries, could be dealing with an unhealed earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Spirit is acknowledging he's all over the place and it's foolish and he needs to take a closer look. He's in denial. Spirit is acknowledging he's hiding behind his higher intuitive self because he knows his choices are low vibrational, low tier. This is juggling and jumbling, multifaceted, multiple people. Sweating like a sinner in church, filled with guilt, remorse, nerves, worry, confession, coming clean, apology, and integrity is needed. Okay. Look at this card just fell out. Relationship-wise, it's chaotic. It's chaotic. Johnell, current energy. Thank you. Spirit says all is fair. Going to court. I feel like every time I read on him and her, it's always about going to court, going to court, going to court, going to court. Air sign energy, trying to bring balance. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Restorative justice, contracts, legal matters. Balance is necessary. Be gracious and make honest and fair assessments about yourself and situations that may seem ever so slightly off. If you don't, the balance will be restored naturally, and you may not always like the outcome. If you are worried about a fair outcome and you are balanced, thank you, Spirit. This is a sign that all will work out in your favor. But are you balanced is the question. Are you walking around here with balanced energy? Johnell and Brianna. Acting crazy, Spirit says. Not ready, Spirit says. Destruction, Spirit says. On and off. Johnell, current energy. Thank you. The police. Subconsciously, the police are involved. And this has to do with you spoiling or treating someone subconsciously. Like, why would you call the police when I'm always taking care of you? I'm always giving you, I'm always spoiling you. Who would call the police? Needing to get rooted and grounded, not maintaining authenticity, not being genuine. All right, Spirit is acknowledging, expecting, manifesting an idea and or a child, trying to bring forth. And Spirit said, this is toxic. This is toxic. This is trash. Get rid of it. Throw it away. Fire sign energy, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. Moving to the beat of your own drum. Johnell, current energy. Thank you. Binding work. So it feels like someone's playing with your top. Something must be contained or stopped. Use thread, cloth, and knots with prayer. Someone's trying to bind you so that you cannot leave, so that you cannot move. Not my business, not my problem. This reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. All right. This is a work card. He's overburdened by work. Negative energy on this card. He's burnt out himself, right? There's an energy of magic on this card as well. Someone is playing tricks with you, okay? Tricks on you. Spirit is acknowledging you. Whoever this is, you get what you want on the forefront, but on the back end, it kicks your ass. If you're trying to hold on to this energy, his energy, it might happen for you for a little bit, but I promise you, you're going to wish you never did, because energy is not going to let up on you feeling the repercussions of your actions to hold someone. There's an energy of him evaluating and paying attention to detail. He has small problems, but these small problems are going to turn into big problems. This is going to create a lot of stress. So there's a power of chance, and you can always choose to do something differently if you choose, but your choices are a direct reflection of what you believe that you deserve. The Spirit says he could be a hard worker or a workaholic, but it just feels like he's not getting anywhere with it. See, on the bottom of the deck, disruption. He has too many unexpected changes. And so it's like you work so hard to have blah, 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 and then boom, it doesn't work out because you're not in alignment with your higher intuitive self. You know, at the end of the day, you can tell people what they want to hear, but when you go into your house and you close the door, Spirit hears who you really are. And so do you. All that Spirit wants me to say, like, oh, what's the word? Like when people wear costumes, like all that, not makeup, but all that like stuff that you get to kind of like shield who you truly are. You have to take all of that off at night. You know you are. You know what you really say. You know what you really think. You know how you really feel, right? And so you can't like fool energy, the universe, spirit. You cannot trick them. Johnell. Divine masculine. Someone's getting divine. On the surface, there's just this energy that he's divine masculine, right? This is energy. Subconsciously, I'm getting readings done. People be doing it. I tell y'all. And this is because he's acknowledging that he's doing work on behalf of the narcissist. He's carrying out the work of the narcissist. Who's the narcissist? I don't know. I don't want to tussle. I don't want to fight. But this creates a lot of conflict for him. And the person who's reading cards for him is letting him know, like, you're under someone's thumb. You're under someone's rules. Someone's playing with your top. But his focus is money. His focus is the people seeing this money. His focus is being able to take the money from the Ice Queen, water sign energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Stealing mentally, physically, emotionally, and or financially. This is karmic. So that she'll travel and move how you want her to move. But again, higher intuitively, intuition knows. Mother Nature knows. Queen Nature knows. Sees all. Not just the tricks that he has for her, this female, but also the family. A mother, father, and a daughter and a son. Right? How he wants her to change to fit his agenda. And I'll just keep it a buck with you. He's got a dark agenda. Not my business. Yeah, he's got a dark, nasty agenda. That's his, and he's hurting. He's got emotional pain behind all of that. A lot of water sign energy. This is layered because it feels like her too. Crying, anxiety, sadness, fear, depression. Wanting to clear, cancel, and release this to manifest the life that she does want. In the house. You know, and all y'all focus is on is this money. And karma is coming. You keep trying to make this look like it's a real love, but somebody's trying to protect themselves from the other. Unbeknownst to you. You trying to fix it, and Spirit keeps trying to say, I'm trying to help you get away from this person. Yeah, there's a concern with someone's health. It's a concern with legal issues that lead to the court. And I said that earlier. Every time I read on y'all, him and her being Brianna, it always ends up in court. Always, I don't know what that's, some energy. Okay. Spirit's acknowledging that Johnell is at a conflict. He's stuck between two choices. There's imbalance with the Lover's card. This creates more conflict, chaos, arguments, competition, and rivalry with the Five of Wands. And there will be judgment, taking accountability and responsibility for one's actions, okay? Seeking clarity, judging the situation, balancing the situation, self-awareness, awakening, problem-solving, and a final decision. Listen, ignoring red flags, confession, feeling outsmarted with the Seven of Swords, air sign energy in reverse, distorted thoughts. What is his biggest obstacle, current energy? Reverse roles is a big obstacle. Doing things in an unconventional way. Bad choices with the Hierophant in reverse. Conflict. Stuck between two choices. Imbalance. The Lover's card is in reverse. Reclaiming his power. Freedom. Leaving a bad situation in reverse. The Devil card. And then lastly with the Ace of Swords. Lack of direction. Memory loss. Wrong decisions with the in reverse. That was the Ace of Swords in reverse. Oh, more? My goodness. Losing momentum. Chaos. Waiting. Eight of Wands in reverse. How does he currently feel about Brianna, his baby mother? Feels like the judge has to get involved. Law, a wise man hitting the gavel, intelligence, masculinity, authority. Why? With the Page of Cups in reverse, because there's promiscuity, childhood issues, vanity. There's also this energy of him not being able to bring forth his idea, manifest his idea, his needs, his wants when it comes to her. Faking happiness, stagnation, low self-esteem with the Eight of Cups. Negligence, dependency, bad parenting with the Empress in reverse. Ouch, that hurts. Anything else for Johnell? Forceful, domineering, a weak leader with the King of Wands in reverse. Sir said, how does he feel about Robert? What's his energy towards Robert? Healing, moving forward, overcoming depression with the Five of Cups. The Hangman, feeling stuck, needing to let go, a need for release, waiting on the best solution, a lack of direction. Wishes coming true. He got the entertainment when it comes to Robert that he wanted. The abundance. This is interesting because it feels like when it comes to Robert, he's moving forward. He is acknowledging that he was waiting on the best solution, that he felt stuck when it came to Robert. But now his wishes came true. He's got entertainment, fame, and reward. He's got the recognition that he wanted. Yeah, he's excited. He's learning from the past. He feels very close to success with a Knight of Wands. But Spirit says, uh-oh. You forgot something. There's this energy of corruption and greed when it comes to Robert and being unfaithful with the King of Pentacles. And so this could go to a court of law. Again, law, wise man, authority, intelligence, King of Swords, air sign energy. Something has to end so that something else can begin. Moving on. Second time we hear that. Spiritual transformation, moving on mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, and financially. Sudden changes. It's upheaval, but there's new beginnings. It's almost like someone is saying, you know what? I'm not going to deal with that no more. I'm not going to dwell in this space no more. Y'all, call me back.